love you so much. I'm so happy you're here. I finally got my first Bible ever, especially for me, that I bought for myself. Honestly, I don't know what's taking me so long to get to this point, but I feel like I feel like I already filled my heart. Like the hole that I felt that was missing, I filled it up. And I was missing God. I was missing Jesus. I have so many amazing things to be grateful for, and I feel like I was not fully there 100% as far as recognizing the beautiful things that are all around me. And I wondered why I felt a little empty inside. Just a little empty. Just a little, like tiny, tiny little. I felt like something was missing inside of me. And I didn't know what it was. I tried so many things to find that. And you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to just have anything negative in this video. But yeah, so actually, do you guys want to know who inspired me? The person that inspired me to get closer to God is, her name is Alexa Vega, and I'm sure you guys know who she is. She's an actress. I've known about her since she was in Spy Kids, but I never really followed her career. I didn't know really what she's up to. And then I started watching Dancing with the Stars, and I saw her relationship with God, like her and her husband have such an amazing relationship with God, and that really inspired me to get closer to Him by going to church and being around people who share the same values. And she would write these amazing quotes on her Instagram page. I saw her story and got to know a little bit more about her through Dancing with the Stars. And yeah, she really inspired me. She seems so happy, and I feel like I can touch that kind of happiness now. Like there was just like, I don't know, I can't even describe it. So I went to Barnes & Noble because that's also one of my favorite things to do, is to go to Barnes & Noble and buy tons of books that I don't have time to read, but I wish, like, I don't know what it is, guys. I'm like, I want books because I want to read. I love reading. I love learning. And books to me give me that satisfaction. So I went over, and I also went to the Bible section, and I was like, I want to get my first Bible. Like, I want to have my own Bible where I can go to Bible study and go to our new church and just really get to know the Word of God. I really want to know what kind of man Jesus was, and I want to live like Him. I do, I really do. As a matter of fact, somebody asked me twice in the past week what my passion is, and I couldn't answer that. The only thing that I said was that my passion is to make people feel happy. That's what makes me happy, is to make other people feel happy. So that's why also I'm really excited about just diving myself into God. So I got my first Bible, and the beautiful story about that, the story of how I came across this one specifically, I thought that it was really nice that two people opened up to me in the Bible section of Barnes & Noble. One of them was a girl and her friend. They were there discussing, and they sounded very intelligent. So she sounded all smart, and I was like, hey, I'm like, I noticed, and you sound like you know a lot about the Bibles. Like, do you mind helping me out? I have no idea what to get. I'm like really, really lost. And she's like, oh, sure. She just started going deep, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is using really big words. She is so smart. I'm like, I want to be like her. She also explained to me what the difference between the NIV and the other one is. And she was just really, really helpful. She told me that this is one of her favorites because it's bounded in leather, and it's going to last me a long time. And I got home, and I was so excited. In the front, in the inside of the book, it says who you can present the Bible to if this is going to be a gift for someone. And I decided to dedicate it to myself, and I wrote, I am 28 years old. because I want to mark the time in my life where I found oh god. Sorry about that. I just get really happy. And I am crying because I'm happy. I am not sad. I'm crying because I'm happy. I feel like I've been doing that so much lately. Just crying because I'm happy. Anyways, sorry. So yeah, so I got this Bible and I'm really happy with it. The cool thing about this one also is that right after that, this other guy asked me, "Oh, which Bible did you end up getting?" Just another random person, because he's also looking for a Bible. He's Christian and he's like, "I just got saved about 3 weeks ago and I'm looking for a new Bible." And he just had this essence about him, like such a, like he was a good person. It's so weird when you can tell like who's a good person and who still has that something bad. You know what I mean? Something not good for yourself. Maybe not bad, but something that's just not good for your soul. You know, you can see that so easily in people. Like I also have been attracting a lot of good friends in my life. So you guys also asked me, why are you not friends with other YouTubers? It's not that I'm not friends. It's just that actually I do have friends that do YouTube videos now. Like I'm talking at this point in my life now, and they do YouTube videos. But back then I felt like a lot of people were just like trying to climb up, trying to get the next opportunity, and I was kind of like a stepping stool. So that's what happened, and we haven't mended those relationships with these people. It's just kind of like we all stopped talking to each other and we didn't mend anything. You know what I mean? I feel like if we met each other now, like we would be so like good friends. So yeah, in a sense, I do miss them because they were amazing girls, but it's just that sometimes when you want to get something so bad, it doesn't matter who you step on. I don't think they feel that way anymore, but I do feel like that's kind of how I was being treated towards that regard. So I had my guard up. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't want to befriend anybody. I didn't want to work with nobody. And I kind of just didn't let people into my life. I didn't let anybody into my heart, and I don't know where that comes from, because I got so much love from my family and my parents that I don't know where that wall came from. Well, maybe because I had an ex-boyfriend that betrayed me like 30 times. Maybe that's why. So now I feel like, and this is also in part with like me getting close to God, I feel like the people in my life now, like I could tell you the ones just off the top of my head, like Jorge, Marissa, my other friend Marissa. I have a girlfriend Marissa that works with me, and then I also have Marissa Risros too. She's one of them. I have friends from Facebook that I've kept in touch with through YouTube, but I just feel like there's so many good people in my life now that it's the formula. You have to be a good friend to have good friends. I think it is. If you're a great friend, then you're gonna have amazing friends, and you'll realize that with like mature people. Back to that, I was just saying that it's really nice to just have amazing energy around me. And guess what? There's still more good people in this world that there is bad people. So we could still win. We don't have to let the bad things in this world that are happening to affect us, to scare us. And I'm trying really hard not to get scared about what's happening. But we can't let them scare us. We cannot let bad win. We cannot let bad win. We can't. We can do this. All we have to do is be good and be nice to each other, care about each other, look out for each other. I mean, that's the only thing that I feel like that I could do right now. I don't have the power to be somewhere else to help in a bigger way. I think what we can do, like us guys, is it's pray, send out positive energy, look out for each other, take care of each other, your neighbor, people that you don't necessarily know. Love every day, Be happy. Just be positive. Thank God every day, every morning for waking you up, for all the beautiful things that He gives you every day. That's all we can do. I know it's hard because we do feel like nothing we do is going to change anything. But it can change everything. We can. We just have to have hope and faith and actually do it, because it starts with us. There's bad people, and those bad people are training good people to be bad people. So we have to be a good example to everybody around us. We have to educate our children and teach our children how to be good people. I always talk to my son in just the way that I feel. And he's such an amazing little boy. I'm not saying that because he's my child, but he's such a sweet boy. And strangers tell me that all the time. And when I see my son, I really see God. If you're a mom, you understand how much it hurts to love someone like that. Like, it actually hurts to love. I feel like it hurts to love. Because you just care about someone so much. And then here comes evil. It just takes souls. He just takes lives. If they only understood that being happy, that being a good person will make them happy. They don't know that. I feel like the reason that they're evil like that is because they don't know love. And maybe they had people that were mean to them. If it weren't for you guys, literally, I would not be here. Do you know how grateful I am? And it's hard for me to see faces. I just see energy, like not from all of you guys, but I see everybody who has a positive nature about them through you guys, through your comments, through your love. I feel like I just see you guys as a big ball of beautiful, beautiful energy. You know what I mean? That's how I see you guys. So I feel so blessed to be doing this. If you guys have a dream to do something like this, guys, and I always tell everybody, I do tell everybody, do YouTube videos. I even told a guy that was 52 years old. I was even telling him, I'm like, what do you do with your life? And he's like, oh, he's a personal driver. And I was like, what's your passion? What are you left to do? And I was like, get on the internet. He's like, I don't even know what the Instagram is or what the Twitter is. I don't know none of that. But I was like, you need to get informed. Get to know the internet. Get to know, that is like new hot property. What do you love to do? I always talk to people like that. What do you love to do? I love to paint. Then why aren't you painting? I know there's so many factors to it, but I just want to motivate people to have, like, if you have that little extra bit of time to try to do what you love, stop doing. And I hope nobody gets offended by this, but this is just like my outer vision. I know it's super hard, guys. Okay, trust me, I know I come from a lower class family. I know the money situation, so I'm not saying like, oh, it's so easy to just get up and do your daydream job. But what I'm saying is that a lot of times we have to do what we don't want to do, because that if you want to survive, then that's what you have to do, right? I totally understand that 100%, because I felt that same emotion. I felt that desperate need to be like, that ugly feeling of living paycheck to paycheck, not having enough money, my whole freaking situation when I was young and up until like whatever in my early 20s. So so all I want is to people to find that little thing that makes them happy, because think about it, guys. We only have 24 hours in one day to do what you love. Some of those hours, unfortunately, are going to be taken away by doing something that's repetitive, something that you don't want to do, being at a place that you don't want to be. Yeah, life feels like it sucks, right? Yeah, of course. Because you can't express yourself. You can't do what you love, what makes you happy, what gives you passion. So I understand that. My thing is that if you can find just a little time, just even maybe just one day out of the week, find something that you can be doing that makes your heart happy. You don't want to get hard. You don't want the world to seem like such an ugly place. Try to just kind of like break out of your shell a little bit and just and be who you are. Not caring what anybody else thinks of you. And that is something really hard. It's easier said than done. I know, because I might be going through that same situation. Maybe till I die. I don't know. But yeah, I think life is just way too short to be mad at people, to hold resentments towards other people. We should learn to just forgive people and just move on. Move on from that ugly thing that's just, nesting between you and another person or people. Get rid of that energy. It doesn't do you any good to feel that. Let it go. It already happened. It already happened. So why are you still thinking about it? Why are you talking about it? Just let it go. You don't have to see the person ever again if you don't want to or whatever. But just don't hold that feeling anymore. Just try to just move on from that. It can definitely literally set you free when you don't have those ugly emotions. I choose to only surround myself with really positive people. As a matter of fact, even my son, now that he's doing mixed martial arts, guys, he has this teacher that his name is Sifu Reza, and he's over here in the valley. He's super amazing with the children. You know what? I'm going to tell you where it is, because if I tell you, you might give him business. So I'm just going to tell you where it is and who it is. His name is Sifu Reza. His studio is located in Woodland Hills, and it's called The Way of No Way. If you want your child to learn mixed martial arts, learn how to be a great human also, besides just the things that you tell them, that is the place to go. Like my friend Marissa, she and I, we love to go, well, Jesse and I always go together, and whenever Marissa has a chance, she loves to come and watch Isaac in his martial arts class, because it's just a positive place. Like when you walk in there, you will feel so good about yourself, and it's just by the energy of that room. It's such a happy little place. You know what I mean? That's like, I feel like the people, everybody, all the Sifus and the receptionists that work there, they all make that place a happy place. So when you walk in there, you just can't help but to feel good. That's actually one of my favorite parts of my day is, and we only take him twice a day. And he's actually affordable, but that is like high. I almost feel like he should charge more, honestly, because his studio is just that good. Like that should be elite. But I know that he makes it affordable probably to just help the community, because it is in a lower income community. So, what was I going to say? Sorry about that. So yeah, guys, it's called The Way of No Way, and it's a pretty awesome place. Pretty awesome place. I'm so happy. Isaac is just developing as a human as well. So it's kind of like, it's nice to get help from people to also help you raise your child at the same time. You know what I mean? Like it's just really nice to have, like, Sifu Reza just teach Isaac other amazing qualities, and in a way that I couldn't teach him. So Jesse and I are so blessed to be able to give Isaac any activity that he wishes to go and do. So we put him in this amazing private school, and It's a Montessori school, guys, and it's so good. It's so good. We also have him in soccer, and he's doing his mixed martial arts, and we also have him in therapy. Not that he needs speech therapy or anything, but we have him there to help him develop his speech faster. So we keep him really busy, but we also give him he has a lot of free time for himself, and we are just so blessed to have that little guy. Like, he's taught me so much in life. So yeah, guys, those are kind of like things that have been happening. I know this video is so random and so weird that you might trip out a little bit, especially because I ended up crying like 20 times. But these are just things that I'm saying and speaking from my heart. Like, I literally feel like I said everything from my heart. So if you do find something that maybe offended you, I'm so sorry. Like, the goal is never to offend anybody, to make you upset. That is not my goal, and it will never be. Because why would I do that? Why would I want to offend you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to understand everybody more and have people do that, so I wouldn't want to offend you or make you feel any kind of negative way. So I am sorry if I did make you feel that. If you felt that throughout the video, I am truly sorry for making you feel that way. Oh man, I have goals. What are your goals? Do you guys want to know what my goals are? Well, one of my goals is to buy a home. I want to buy my parents a house. I don't want my dad to work anymore. I want him to do what he loves doing. Because my dad is 59, and it's like, hey, hold up. You have worked so hard all of your life. It is time for you to sit down and let me take care of you. You need to do what you love, Dad. Do what you love, Dad. Because who knows what happens in the afterlife. And if this is the only moment that we get to live a good life, or just live it in a different way, let's take advantage. I want to take care of my mom and my dad. I don't want them to work so hard. That's like a child's dream, right? To like buy your parents a home, because they do so much for us. So now that you're older, you're like, I'm going to take care of you. I want to do anything I can because you gave me life. You loved me. You raised me. You cared about me. You told me that my paintings were beautiful when they're not. So if someone does that and gives you that kind of love, you want to do them good. You know what I mean? So that's what motivates me. My family motivates me. My son, working hard for my son and my husband does the same thing. We both work hard to give Isaac the best life that we can possibly give him. So it's like, love is like the ultimate power. You do everything in your life based on love, whether you have it or if you don't have it. But that's like the strongest emotion that can change the world into like a happy place. And nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, guys. Do we not understand that? Like, nothing is impossible. If we want to have a happy world, it's actually possible. It seems crazy. It seems like it will never happen, but it's actually possible. We can do it. We can. That's why it starts with individuals, because I feel that us human beings are the ones making this place hell. Don't get it twisted. When you're happy like this, it's not always 100%. That's why it's always a work in progress. But it's okay to feel those emotions too. It's okay to feel angry, to maybe have a fear. You know, it's okay to feel those. Those are emotions too. We can't just, I just want to be happy, positive 24/7. Yeah, we want to, but it's healthy to also feel those negative emotions because they're there. We can't get rid of them. They're there. And that's what makes us the same in this world, is that we all have those emotions right here. We're not different. I just look different. I have darker skin. Why would you say that someone with lighter skin is more important? Why? You're human. They're human. You're not like a human micro times 10 or whatever. I just made that up. We're literally all the same on the inside. The outside is different, but the outside doesn't matter. We're still the same. We might look different, but we're the same. You cry, I cry. You're sad, I'm sad. If I cut you here, you're going to bleed the same color of blood like the one I would bleed. You have a heart. All of our insides are exactly the same. You know better just because of a skin color or background or religion. And just the fact that a lot of people base negative energy and divide people. Religions do that to me. That's why they scared me for a while. Because I can't say that I'm a Christian. I can't say what I am, honestly. And you know what? I don't have a religion. So if you were to ask me what I believe in, I just believe, like Oprah said, in being a good human. That's it. You know what I mean? The Bible helps me decipher so many stories and understand. It has amazing values, and it just like it shows you the way to live. But I can't tell you that I have a specific religion because, in a sense, they do separate people. I remember when, for example, I was playing with some crystals from Mother Earth. I was having these crystals, and people started to call me a witch. Christian people were actually saying really hurtful things to hurt me. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be someone who preaches to be a great human being, and then you show hatred to someone else just because they're not like you, or just because they don't believe in what you believe. I don't want that. I'm like, oh no. And I don't see those people as a religion either, because those are just individuals. And if you say you're a Christian, Christians don't talk to other people like that. A real Christian would never put someone else down. Never. So, one of the greatest things that are happening right now that is causing separation between people is religion. And it's skin color. It's where you come from, your background, your ethnicity, everything. All of those things are causing pain and hatred in this world. Because some of us think that we're better than others, when it's not true. No one's immortal. We're all going through the same path. So that's my message.